We went out on this emergency repair. There was a gutter that had fallen off. You can see where we had it cut off. It had a old heat wire system which had a moisture and temperature sensor in it, and the control box was right there. The gutters were filled with debris, so the moisture sensor wasn't picking up anything because no water was getting to it because the gutters were not letting it. This is a long gutter. There's only 2 residential size spouts on each side. Those should be bigger commercial size spouts. This riser is big enough. I'm going to check the other riser to accept the bigger downspouts, but I recommend a 6-inch gutter here. Throughout the years, you can see 10 feet of the aluminum fascia had also blown off, and it's a 2 by 10 fascia board right there. And throughout the years, that actually rotted that right out. You can see how water's been getting in there year after year after year after year. Even though the roof has been ice shielded, the ice damming has been a real issue here. The only remedy is going to be really here is either build them overhangs out and vent it the right way, or install the helmet heat and hook into the system. And if that's a 220 feed, then we would just control it with an on and off switch and don't even bother with the thermostat. And that would be the way to remedy this, one of the ways. Unless, like I said, unless they're up to extending the overhangs and making this thing vent the way it should be. But I don't know what's up in this attic. I'm not going to bother going in there. It's part of the post office. So, all right. It looks like they're ridge vent. If they got a ridge vent across the top, or maybe that's a flat roof that it delivers to, that flashing is all pulling up. That's not a ridge vent. That's an aluminum flashing that's pulling up across there. Yep. So you want to keep an eye on that. So another problem that probably has happened here is we see this punkiness of the wood rotting out there. I would be suspect because some of the siding's starting to pop loose underneath there, and so that ice backup is more than likely already infiltrated the wall studs and the wall cavity there, and causing those that wood to rot out. And that being either OSB or plywood up against there is going to rot out a lot quicker than your solid pine is that they use for fascia board. So I would guess that you could probably come here in winter and just see ice just forming right up against this brick. Matter of fact, there is signs of ice. You can see the discoloration right in, below that box right there. So something they need to address, and I will give them the options to replace this gutter and get them moving, and then possibly do something else, before the winter. But the fascia has to be done too. Nothing they have to do that because that's going to hold our gutter up. All right, we'll keep you posted.